It's everyone's favorite. It's pizza. And we are on the MSC Meraviglia in November of 2022, and we are in the buffet at the back of the ship. Hey everyone, I'm Patrick from Oakland Travel, and get a chance to watch the master here of making the pizza by hand from scratch, which was kind of cool to watch this in action and see exactly how they do it. I've seen this process on a couple of other cruise lines, Celebrity, Royal Caribbean, of course, which we have most of our cruising experience with. Saw this a little bit, something very similar to this on Carnival on the Mardi Gras. And it's always kind of fun to watch these guys do their thing with, hand tossing the pizza and just, making it perfect. But this is the Meraviglia. This is right around lunchtime when I was putting this video together, when I was recording this video. A lot of the people at this point on the cruise are off the island or on the island on the MSC Ocean Cay Marine Reserve. That's where we are docked. So this is day number 3 on a little 3-night cruise out of Port Canaveral. I'm traveling by myself. I am a solo passenger on this cruise, something I've never done before. And it was a little strange kind of getting used to it because I'm always so used to my wife being with me. And, kind of the whole schedule of what I'm going to do, where I'm going is like kind of, we work it out together whenever we're on a cruise. But in this particular case, I was by myself. And so I had to sort of figure out, what do I want to do? So here you see it's lunchtime. And so started to get an idea of some of the food that they serve for lunch. Very large buffet back here on the Meraviglia. Plenty of room, a lot of different options here. Everything you can think of in terms of food. A lot of different types of food. You see fruits, desserts, all through this area right here. A lot of different types of desserts. If you have certain conditions, allergies or things like that, or vegan, things like that, they have what you need to kind of accommodate, what you're looking for in terms of that kind of food and so forth. You saw the pizza back there on the other side. Plenty of salad options, a lot of different options for the main courses in the buffet and so forth. So the food overall was excellent. The one thing that was a little strange about the buffet was sort of the physical layout in terms of the width of the area that the passengers could walk through. You kind of see it a little bit right here. It's hard to tell from the camera, but right there, you notice how narrow that area is between the food on one side and the seating on the other. And it's not too much of a problem unless it's a very busy time on the ship. Here you got some of the options for the hot part of your lunch. Sliced meats, you got salads, just a lot of different options there. And so now at this point, I am back out on the island. And again, this is the MSC Ocean Cay Marine Reserve. It's probably early afternoon at this point. I've got the 360 camera up and running and just kind of walking around the island, just sort of, enjoying the beautiful day in November in the Bahamas. You see the lighthouse back there in the background. Beautiful island, absolutely perfect beaches. November's a great time to go cruising because you're mostly out of the hurricane season. And this is a little short, 3-night cruise. I think they do a 4-night variation of this too out of Port Canaveral, Florida. So a lot of Floridians like me, I'm up in Orlando, so it's easy for me to go over to Canaveral. Can jump on the Meraviglia for a relatively inexpensive little 3-4 night cruise out of Canaveral down into the Bahamas. Nice little, quick getaway. So I know, I actually know some friends that have done that since I was on this cruise. But yeah, the Meraviglia now, MSC is running different ships at different times. This was November 2022. The Meraviglia since then has gone on and I think moved up to New York. But then MSC moved the Seascape down into Canaveral and is running the Seascape maybe over here to Ocean Cay Reserve on these same little 3- and 4-night cruises. But this will give you a little bit of an idea of what the island is like. And this is one of the centerpieces of their Caribbean cruises. They do a lot of itineraries that stop here at the MSC Ocean Cay Marine Reserve.